Hello, Steve.
Hi, Eddie.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Not bad at all, mate. Very good, in fact.
Do you know, I've never met you, but I can actually feel your energy already. How do you feel mentally?
Very good. Very
I
good.
know it's crazy, isn't it? Now, do you understand why I'm screaming and shouting? I'm not like I've got a one-track mind. I want to educate as many people as possible because I was a nurse. I was a senior nurse, right? And I see patients coming in. I'm thinking, surely, surely, surely. Then eventually I thought, hang on, I literally, I'm trusting the fitness industry, and I'm trusting the medical world, the nurses, really, the doctors. It's not their fault. The training they've been given with nutrition, it's not the best. But if you're feeling good and you're losing body fat, don't stop.
No,
What
no.
made you join? What made you join?
Um, well, I've had weight issues all my life. I've been up and down, up and down, up and down. Fad diets, did the cabbage diet, did
Oh God, yeah.
all those the green juice diet. I did
Oh,
every diet you could think of. I've done. Apart from joining Weight Watchers, I never joined that. And
what
and
about
and, and
Cinema?
then and then last year I started doing macros.
Oh
Um,
God,
and it worked to a certain extent. But it was painful because you're measuring
yeah.
every single thing you're eating.
It's madness. I know.
Whilst it's not restrictive to a certain extent, you have to measure everything, and it's just like and you're trying to you're concentrating on numbers rather than, like you say, how you feel and how your clothes
Yeah,
fit and
not
that
knowing
type of
what
stuff.
you know now. Does
No,
it?
yeah,
It's
no,
silly.
don't no, don't. I've deleted the app. It's pointless. So no, and it's and it is. But it is funny because I've got I said on the first call when we had the first call a few months ago. I mean, just so you know where we're at.
Yeah,
This is officially week 12.
yeah,
However,
yeah.
we got to week 8 and then went on holiday.
Oh, that, but look, it happens. Life happens, doesn't it?
Basically, and then when we came back from holiday, it was my wife's birthday. So basically, I've had 3 weeks off. So yeah, so I've had 3 weeks off. But officially, this should be week 12. But I've gained 7 pounds. My wife's gained 1.5 after 3 weeks off. So I
Oh,
mean, she's well happy. Apart from the fact that
absolutely,
she's
yeah.
she's
But
she's come
you're
back
doing
and
the
she's
same thing, aren't you?
yeah, we're doing the same weight loss. And so yeah, so she's really happy. Apart from she's not on the call because she's got a cold and she feels like crap currently, so she's basically
Oh,
in bed. So yeah, but no, we've had 3 weeks off. We were debauched, extreme. I went to Portugal. I was eating pastel de natas every night. You know what I mean? I mean, you're talking serious. So I drank coffee, which I haven't drank for 8 weeks. Like,
yeah.
wow, that's a right buzz. That is when you drink a coffee
I
after
know.
8 weeks.
Yeah,
It's like,
I know.
whoa, like complete off the
But can you
face.
imagine if you don't drink, if you drink it all the time, your body becomes desensitized to it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we had people who we went on holiday with who were drinking. They'd have 4 coffees before they'd even
I
go for
know.
a shower.
I
It's like
know.
I'm going. That used to be me. I used to drink a liter of coffee before 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's
Bloody
like
hell.
so it's like but now I don't touch it. It's like it's really it's really refreshing. I have the odd green tea, and that's about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
no,
yeah.
we're quite happy. I mean, we've come back onto it this week. Is our first week back on it,
Yeah.
after 3 weeks off, and it's great. I mean, my mate saw me who I went on holiday with, and he went, "Christ, you look ace still." And I went,
I know.
and he went, I said, "Yeah, I'm just going back on just eating meat and eating meat." It's like,
I
what,
know.
what I mean, I'm a northerner, so I love deep fried food. You know what I mean? I mean, I am into deep fried food in the extreme. I mean, when I saw your diet, and the reason I started, as I said, was because basically I did macros, and I
Yeah.
and it started not to work.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I said to the universe, because I'm a great believer in the universe delivers what you need, law of attraction and all that sort of stuff. I need something that actually works for me.
Yeah.
This doesn't work for me.
It doesn't make
It
any
might,
sense. I mean, we can you imagine our ancestors walking around with them walking the no,
yeah.
do you know what I mean?
And so there was me one day scrolling on Instagram or Facebook, and you popped up, and then I was scrolling on Facebook again, and you popped up again, and I thought, there's something, and I think I
Coincidence.
think I think it was one of your before you got banned from Tesco's. don't eat this shit sort of videos. And it was like, that resonates, you know, and you're sat there with a massive big lump of ribeye, and I'm thinking, this guy's massive. He looks really, really healthy. He's 62 years old and he doesn't look like it. It's like, I'm 58, so I'm doing quite well as it is as well. So 58
You
years
look.
old.
I didn't. I was good. I didn't. I thought you were. I didn't think you were 58. I thought you were young. Honestly, whatever you're doing, don't stop.
So basically, I thought, you know what? And I looked at it and I thought, and I read the reviews on Trustpilot, and it was like, I thought, you know what? It's £100.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. Give it a go. I mean, it might be, you know, if it's not for me, it's not for me, but it's £100. You know,
and
it might change my life. And it's like,
yeah.
And if it works, it works. And honestly, when I read all the stuff, I did it all in a day. I did all the videos. You know, it's not hard. I mean, I don't know how you keep your cool, to be fair, with the amount of
I get
people
like that
who do not know how to watch a video and then watch another video and then watch another video. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, you have literally laid it on a plate, on a platter, and gone, watch the video, watch the video, watch the video, download these 2 templates, watch the video, watch the video, watch video, join the community. I mean, that's it. I mean, how people don't get that, I just don't know.
Honestly, that's so funny. I know.
I don't get, and so it's like, right, I mean, I'm not super intelligent, but I mean, really, I mean, come on, it's instruction.
I think people are used to being spoon-fed, and it's not their fault. That's why got an app that tells you eat this, and that's why they want it. This is so simple that they find it complicated.
And that's, I think that's the problem. They're expecting, what's the catch? You're telling me I need to eat meat and I need to cook it in butter or dripping.
Yeah.
And that's all I need to do, and drink water. That's all I need to do. But that surely can't work. Right. I mean, I've got a mate, as I said on the first call with you, I got on a mate with the first call, and he's got Crohn's disease and psoriasis. He's just been to the doctors on Tuesday, and he sat there for the best part of a day, and they said, "Oh, you've got to come back for a blood test." He said, "Why can't you do it now? There's 2 nurses in front of me. Can't you do it now?" He goes, "No, you've got to get the paperwork sorted first." So it was all the bureaucracy. And he said, "So how long is it going to be before?" He said, "Well, you have to try this medication, then you have to try this medication, and then maybe in a year's time you'll get the medication that you've come for." And I went,
crazy, isn't it?
I said to him, "Mate, do the carnivore diet." And he went,
straight away,
too much like hard work.
But you'd rather put up with the discomfort. It's mad, isn't it?
I don't get people, honestly. I don't get people. I've got a friend who's a senior nurse. She's been in nursing for 30 odd years. She's a matron level type of thing. She goes and looks after the hospital. She's seen it. And her husband, who's my best mate, who's the guy who said, "My God, you look great still. You've been on holiday. You've been drinking every night. You've been eating pastel de natas till in your body weight. You still look really good." You know, I've ate meat for 3 days. Guess what? I've had 1 massive meal a day. I've ate 3. That's it.
Your body's probably thinking, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah, and so I think I'm getting sort of fat adapted. I'm not sure, but you know, it might be. But yeah, but his wife was really skeptical when I started doing it. So what about cholesterol? First thing, what about cholesterol? I went, Kim. I said, I'll get tested after my first 90 days, and if my cholesterol's gone through the roof, then I'll ask Eddie about it. Because you know, and I said, however, I'm not worried. And so it's like, you know, I mean, if fat is dropping off me, I've got to start building muscle, to be fair.
And you're feeling good.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy. I don't wake up aching. I mean, it's really funny because 2 weeks into my holiday, came back. I mean, the bed was crap, to be fair. I mean, beds are beds and it's difficult. But I came back from holiday and I felt like I was broken. My back was broken.
Yeah.
I've got a Temper mattress because it's the best mattress out there as far as I'm concerned. I slept in the Tempest mattress and it was still hurting. Been back on this, 4 days now, and my backache's gone.
I know.
It's like
it's all inflammation.
It can't surely, and you try and second guess us. Surely it's not the diet, but it's like, well, why wouldn't it be the diet? Yeah. And it's like, you know, it's so you know, really good.
Because it's not being preached mainstream that it's hard to sell it to people and say to them, look, you know, it doesn't matter. I always say this, right? The statistics are that 9 out of 10 of disease is metabolically related. Think about it. So if you would go to if you did an exam and you get 9 out of 10, that's a distinction, right? So that means almost everything that's wrong with us is through what we eat. But unfortunately, and even like okay, so let's give you an example. You've suffered a bereavement and you're really down, everything like that. The ability to deal with that bereavement comes from what you put in here, because now we know about the gut-brain axis, okay? So we know, and it's what you put in here is all about, basically that's what determines who you are as a person. So if you put shit here, right, you get shit back. Simple as that. But unfortunately, our medical world is not trained to teach us that. So it's about medication, medicine. So I mean, honestly, but the other thing about cholesterol, we talk about it many times. Please don't worry about cholesterol, because yeah.
Well, I was going to just sort of say, because so Kim, the nurse, said about cholesterol.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'll get measured, and then her husband, my best mate, saw me 3 weeks in,
Yeah,
and I'd lost like basically nearly a stone in weight. And he
yeah,
went, and we went for a beer, and I sat there drank water while he drank
yeah.
beer, and he went, "You look really good." I went, "Yeah." He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing this Eddie Abbew thing." He went, "So how's it going?" I said, "It's great." He said, I get to eat fried food every day, mate. What's not to love? You know, I eat meat fried every day. What is not to love about that? I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I was a vegetarian for 3.5 years, but anyway, that was a long time in my past when I was a student and an idiot. But yeah, and he went, "Okay." So the next time I saw him, about a week later, 2 weeks, well, I went, "Have you lost a bit of weight?" He went, "Yeah." I went, "Why? What are you doing here?" "Well, I'm not doing it fully what you're doing, because I can't give up bread, but I have started cutting back on the carbs and the pasta and the rice and stuff, and I'm eating more red meat and chicken with skin on and eating it in butter." And I went, "All right." And I said, "What about?" And he said, "Yeah, and I'm eating broccoli and cauliflower rather than all the other stuff." I went, "And then potatoes." And he went, "All right, okay." So yeah, and his wife, the nurse, matron, started doing it as well. I saw her 2 weeks in, and she said, "I'm not doing it fully, but I've lost 5 kilos."
I
And I
know.
went,
You know, all these slimming works and
so
all
they're
this
eating
slimming.
eggs. They're eating eggs now at 12 o'clock. They're not having breakfast. They're eating eggs at 12 o'clock, and basically they're starting eating more meat cooked in butter and dripping. And I went, you know, I said, if you feel that you're losing weight and you feel that you're healthy, then surely that's the end result. That's
I
all
know.
you can hope for.
You know.
None of us are young anymore. I mean, she's the same age as me, and he's a year younger. So it's like, you know, it's.
Honestly, the thing is, I'm so happy for you, because I know that it takes a lot for people around our ages, 50, we're stubborn, because it's all about the doctor and older. Doctor, Eddie, you're not a doctor. I've got my own family who don't listen to me. And you can see all these problems. They got the arthritis and either any itis, like dermatitis, arthritis, bronchitis, all of it is inflammation. Itis means inflammation, but when you tell them it's because of your diet, anything that they say, they call it itis, arthritis, colitis, it's all inflammation. And all you got to do is just bring the inflammation down, take the carbs out, replace it with fatty meat. If you can, go on the lion diet for maybe, or even a carnivore diet. But unfortunately, this is not being preached mainstream, and it breaks my heart. That's why I set out to keep the prices low, to reach as many regular people as possible. Because I mean, I've got a team of 8 people, and some of them are young. They are, we should be making more money, blah blah blah. And I say, okay, that's true, but in doing that, we'll be alienating the people that really need to see us. That means we can only reach the people. So we've had a lot of whatever. So this is a compromise. In the beginning, we're doing like monthly subscriptions. I'm like, hang on, some people can't afford it to do this, and they want you see somebody, it's a lady in the community who's been in a wheelchair, and she literally on so many medications, on welfare. She can't only pay, she can't afford all of it. She's not in a wheelchair anymore. As a lady who used to be with a walker is not doing that anymore. And these are the people that I want to reach, because I mean, you were never going to see me on mainstream TV because I'm not interested. I'm absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I'm not interested because that's not. I want to. You see, what's the point? It come get me to come on and talk about food, and then in the adverts you've got like McDonald's or KFC or Ben and Jerry, and that defeats the whole purpose. So I'm not going to stop. I didn't set out to get a following. I set out to educate, and I'm not going to stop. I'll shut my gym so I can even do it more. Honestly, well, listen, thank you so much for being part of this community, being active in the community. And I can feel your energy through the screen. Whatever you're doing, just keep it going, keep healing yourself, keep involving, teach like.
No, thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, it's
You're welcome.
absolutely amazing. It's been amazing. I mean, my wife's on I got a thyroid problem. She's been on she's got
levothyroxine,
yeah, it's on levothyroxine. She has been
Yeah,
since she gave birth to our daughter. So we're hoping, and she's also going through menopause. So we're hoping that this will sort of like start
It won't do,
laying.
but she has to focus for at least maybe 12 weeks where she's strict. And if you can go on the lion diet for a little while, you literally just give your body a chance
That's
to
what
heal.
she's doing now. She's basically eating meat and more meat. So,
yeah, I mean, fatty meat, of course. Make sure there's enough fat. That's important. Okay.
Yeah.
Lauren,
Lauren.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Thank you for the gym workout. He worked you hard, I see.
Well, we try. We've got another one coming soon. We're going to do one.
We're going to do one. Yeah.
Well, you should get people who are close by to come to your gym, Eddie.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
We could get
loads of these in the background, all working out. That would be so much fun.
When you close the gym, then it'd be easier to do. But right now, we can focus on it. I want to be able to serve the community a bit better. Do you know what I mean? And then watch this space.
Cool.
Honestly,
if you need any procurement advice, just reach out.
Absolutely, honestly. Thank you very much. Yeah.
No, cheers.
Please don't stop being active in the community because it helps a lot.
No, absolutely, yeah. And if we can arrange to meet up somewhere in St Albans,
let me know. I'm going to send you a message now with where we are, just so if you ever come and
if you ever feel, just come up and see us. Okay.
Cool. No worries.
Take care. Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye bye. All the best, guys. Have a great day.